Jamaica, Relay for Life is back. Join the Jamaica Cancer Society on Saturday, June 7 at the Police Officers Club in Kingston. And let's walk, dance, and celebrate life together. From 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., we're honoring survivors, remembering loved ones, and standing strong in the fight against cancer. We'll have lots of prizes and surprises for the best teams. So, form a team, purchase Luminaria bags, and let's relay for life. To register your team, visit www.jcs.live or call 876-927-3317. Brought to you by the Jamaica Cancer Society. Walking together with hope.
Real man.
Real man, I gotta tell you, and real viewers just like you, and we're so grateful to have you watch us each and every weekday morning, 6 until 8, wherever you are in the world, we've got you covered. So please do remember to log on, listen in, and always spread the word. Well, guess what? We're getting ready to walk the walk, put our money where we out there, and support a benevolent cause. After a 2-year break, Relay for Life is back. And CVM Television is proud to support it and, of course, all they do. This Saturday, June 7, at the Police Officers Club on Hope Road, the Jamaica Cancer Society is hosting this amazing event with the theme, Walking Together with Hope. And we're so excited to talk about this event this Saturday. June 7 at the Police Officers Club. We have the chairman of Relay for Life, the Relay for Life Committee, Stanford Cocking, and chairperson of Advertising and Public Relations, Seya Wilson. Welcome, lady and gentlemen.
Welcome.
Sunrise. How are you?
Thank you. We're great.
Relay
Great.
for Life. That name I know rings a bell with so many people.
It does.
And they were probably going, I never really did hear about it. Nice to have it all back. Talk to us about the genesis of the event and what is it in aid of?
Okay. I'd just like to explain what Relay for Life is first, because a lot of people interpret it as like we're having the 4x10 relay, with a Usain running the big leg.
Anchor leg, yeah.
You know? But Relay for Life in Jamaica is a 12-hour celebration of life, which is technically divided into 5 distinct areas, which shows and depicts what happens to someone who is affected by the disease. So in the opening ceremony, really depicts when you go to the doctor for the first time and is diagnosed. Then we have the second section, which is called the team entertainment area. This is to depict when all your families and friends get around and help you and bring you to, you know, either whatever the outcome of the disease is with your life. And then we have the Luminaria ceremony, which is where is the ultimate, most touching part of Relay. It gives praise to those who have survived, yes, and thanks for those who have succumbed to the disease. Then we follow with the Purple Party, which is when you rejoice. You get over all the sadness and whatever is the situation with the disease that has affected you. And then we have the cool down section, which goes with karaoke, and then we go into what you call the health section, where we show you must exercise, you must eat right, and you must give God thanks again. And the closing ceremony to tell you, fight on, let's go out there, warriors, and fight and get together. That's the genesis of what the night, the 12 hours is for. But in other countries, it goes for 24 hours. So you'll understand that there's lots more. It's just that Jamaica too hot to the 24 hours.
So what's the significance of this year's theme, Walking Together with Hope? I mean, let us into the thinking behind that.
Okay, so it is my first year. I was moved while I was asked. I have had some members of my family who are survivors in the last 2 years. So we're back after a 2-year hiatus, and Walking Together with Hope is in sync with what we are going to do in true physical characteristics of Saturday nights. We start at 6 p.m. and we go on until 6 a.m. and we are instilling a new sense of hope in our survivors and celebrating the lives of those who have gone before. And walking together with hope, we all join together. It's a common thing. Most families in Jamaica have been touched in some way or another by cancer. Our chairman has some statistics that I think he would want to share just in terms of what are the kinds of cancers that have been affecting the families, because when a family is affected, it affects everything in the family, uproots everything, emotional, and the physical, and the mental,
and financial.
And that is why we are walking together in hope, because our proceeds go towards supporting cancer research and our testing and support for the families of those who have been diagnosed.
And not just the families, but the caregivers. And this year you're focusing on caregivers. Why was it important to shine that light on that aspect?
The caregivers are often forgotten in the process. Caregivers are the ones that a lot of the heavy weight and the heavy lifting is left to them, and figuring things out, and oftentimes forgotten in the process, and we want to just celebrate what they have had to go through. I mean, victims themselves, those who have been diagnosed, tend to need to lean back on the caregivers, and then there's no one for the caregivers to lean back on. So we want to pay a special tribute to them this year.
Because a lot of these caregivers help to determine that sometimes the length of the survival of the individual, because the care that you get or the lack thereof is very determinant in how you survive.
And I'll tell you something, caregivers have to be stronger than the person who's trying to fight the disease. Because you'll see somebody with the disease and see them in pain, and you want to cry, you want to break down.
And you have to hold it together.
Don't care what it is. You have to give them, as a caregiver, all this strength. Everything is okay, when in truth and in fact, with you, nothing is okay. You know? And just for some quick information, which I'm sure many people don't know about the Cancer Society itself. Last year, the Cancer Society saw over 12,000 persons at the office.
Wow.
Screened over $12,000 out of the help of the money raised over the years from Relay for Life. And then they had a program with the National Health Fund that saw thousands more in the underserved places of Jamaica for free, right? So a lot of people don't understand that the Cancer Society cannot speak about who comes to be seen or what they have found or anything, because it's a health organization and you cannot disclose people's private business.
But for those persons who want to walk with hope and continue Relay for Life, helping them to touch lives and to also, the lives of caregivers as well. And for those who are, experiencing cancer right now, of course, we urge you to come out this Saturday, June 7, at the Police Officers Club and walk with hope, walk with them. Bring yourself, bring your good vibes, bring your energy, and bring some money too, because it does take cash to care. And we thank our wonderful guests for being here. Stanford Cocking, Chairman of the Relay for Life Committee, and Seya Wilson, Chairperson of Advertising and Public Relations. Coming up next, it's Sunrise Freshers, brought to you by
Sunshine Snacks.
That's right. Stay right there. Sunshine Snacks and Sunrise. We'll be right back.